Okay, let's get going. Welcome to Monday Motivation. Today is titled Embrace the Now. That's this moment right now. We're going to talk about finding peace in the present moment. Last week we talked about just giving up control and how that can offer peace. And we're going to delve a little bit deeper because one of the tools for giving up control, or at least managing control, is being present, paying attention to the present moment. So let's dive a little deeper today. We'll explore the importance of staying present and how it can help you find peace. Aren't we all looking for peace, especially amidst chaos? When we're running this way or that way, given everything we've got on our plates, along with our journeys to heal. We'll delve into what it means to be present, the science behind it, because it isn't some woo-wah thing, it's scientific. And then today, we can also talk about daily practical strategies that will help you implement and make your life more peaceful by using proven strategies to stay present. So have you ever felt overwhelmed by the uncertainties of the future? Or have you felt weighed down by regrets or past experiences that now create worry? I know we can all say yes, yes, yes to all of that. We often find ourselves either ruminating on what has already happened, or worrying about what might happen in the future. But what if the key to finding peace is right in front of us? It's right now in this moment. Today is the day to learn about staying present. So let's try to understand what it means to be present. Being present means living in the current moment, fully engaged in what is happening right now. It's about directing your attention away from any distractions of the past or the future, but focusing on right now. I like to say the past is over. You can't change it. The future isn't even real because it's full of things that might happen, but we don't really know till we get there. So what's the point of worrying about something that isn't even real? Let's worry about today, this moment, this point in time. Why is this important? Well, we are more aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and our surroundings when we are present. This awareness helps us respond to situations more clearly and calmly rather than impulsively. Being present can reduce stress, improve our relationships, and enhance our overall well-being. The science behind presence helps bring it home to us. Mindfulness practices have been shown to cause significant changes in the brain. For example, mindfulness reduces activity in the default mode network. DMN is what the acronyms are, default mode network. This is a part of the brain that stores our past experiences. It's the area of the brain that shows increased activity when you're not focused on the present moment. It's why we can't sleep at night when we're worried about what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. Essentially, these are the thoughts that keep us stuck in the past or anxious about the future. So, by calming our default mode network, mindfulness can increase our capacity to focus and improve on mental clarity. A study published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research, Psychiatry, Psychiatry Research, found that the participants who engaged in an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction program showed a decrease in the size of that part of the brain, that region, that DMN region, is responsible for stress and fear. Another research published in the Journal of Positive Psychology indicated that people who practice mindfulness report a greater satisfaction with life, greater well-being, and contentment, with reduced symptoms of depression or anxiety. Now, all that sounds pretty great to me. That's why yoga is so popular and so recommended for all of us to heal. It was my saving grace when I went through my 2 times of cancer. It also helped me when I was healing from other traumas, like the death of my parents and family estrangement. I've had a lot happen in my lifetime. Mindfulness helps us get through that. Here are some practical strategies to help build your mindfulness skills. Breathing exercises. One simple yet powerful technique is the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. So you inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This method helps regulate the nervous system and bring you back to the present moment. When you're focused on your breathing, you're focused on counting, breathing in, holding, and exhaling. This is a technique I learned many, many years ago, and it really does work. Let's give it a try now. Breathe in, hold for 7, breathe out for 8. Try doing that a couple of times, especially when you're feeling anxious or stressed. You can even put a little note on your bathroom mirror that says breathe 4-7-8, just to remind yourself, or set an alert on your phone. So often we just go through life shallow breathing, not really filling our mind or our brain with oxygen, and that creates stress and anxiety. There are other grounding exercises, and I've talked about the 5-4-3-2-1 technique before, but it definitely works. This has, it's an exercise where you focus on identifying 5 things that you can see. You look around and you're focused on 5 things. You can even narrow it even more and say 5 red things or 5 purple things or 5 whatever. Then you focus on 4 things that you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This uses your 5 senses and keeps you focused on the present moment because you're focused on each sense one at a time. These are mindfulness techniques that really work. So start a daily practice. The habit of spending nearly every waking moment lost in thought leaves us at the mercy of whatever our thoughts are. Meditation is a way of breaking this spell. That's a quote from Sam Harris. Meditation is a cornerstone of mindfulness. Start with just 5 minutes a day. And that's just finding a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. You can close your eyes. It's a time to do nothing. Just sit, focus on your breath. And if your mind wanders, if you're mindful, you can gently bring it back to the present moment without judgment. There are apps you can use that will guide you. I also love to host group meditations on Zoom. So I'll set one of those up and see if any of you are interested in joining me. And then we can practice together. Another daily practice that I've used is keeping a gratitude journal. This is what I used to kick off my healing journey. Keeping a gratitude journal helps shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Each day, you write down 3 things that you're grateful for. No matter how bad your day has been, there's always something to be grateful for. Even if it's the soft breeze blowing outside, or it's your puppy snuggling with you, or it's browsing out the window and looking at the beautiful green trees. Whatever it is for you, there's always something to be grateful for. It transforms your mindset from scarcity to abundance. That way, you aren't worried about what you don't have or what might happen, but you are focused on what you do have, and you're grateful for it. It makes it easier to stay present when you're focused on something you appreciate rather than something you're worried about. So mindful living tips, these are things you can do to lead an intentional life and practice mindfulness. Eating, it's something we all have to do at some point during the day. And mindful eating involves paying full attention to the experience of eating and drinking inside and outside of the body. So you notice the colors, the smells, the textures, the flavors, the temperature, even the sounds, the crunch when you are chewing. It also helps us pay attention to how much we're eating so that we don't overeat, or it helps us eat the right things. Another one is mindful walking. I call it walking meditation. This is when you walk and you're focused on the feeling of your feet connecting to the ground, or the rhythm of your steps, or the sensation of the air on your skin and the sights and sounds around you. Mindful listening is, during a conversation, practice mindful listening by fully concentrating on the conversation you're having, understanding and responding, and then remembering what is being said. If you're focused and being intentional about the conversation you're having, Maintaining eye contact helps too. Even me, right now, talking to you through a camera lens. When I focus on the camera, I'm focused on you and connecting with you. Listening skills, eating mindfully, listening mindfully, all of that helps you be engaged with the people you're with, helps you engage with the food you're eating, helps you walk with intention. This is a way to lead your daily life with improved mindfulness. So, to recap, staying present means being fully engaged in the current moment. There are many benefits, significant benefits that are supported by scientific evidence and can be cultivated in your life through simple exercises like breathing techniques, grounding techniques, meditation, gratitude journaling. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily activities with your eating and your walking and listening. Then, with all these tools, you can further strengthen your mindfulness and feel present and more peaceful. I encourage you to try at least one of these techniques today. Start with something small. Don't get overwhelmed. Just start with one thing, perhaps with a daily 5-minute meditation. That's where you're just sitting. You don't always have to be thinking, or you don't always have to be productive. You don't always have to have the TV on or the radio on or whatever it is that, whatever noise you have in your home. Sometimes it's just better to stay silent just for 5 minutes. Breathe and observe how it impacts your mood and your clarity. Then you're able to move forward with your day. And over time, integrating more strategies and building a mindfulness routine into your day can really help, especially when you're in the midst of a lot of worry and concern. I'll leave you with an inspiring quote. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it, but you have to try. Embrace this moment and then allow yourself to find peace in every moment. I do hope this has been helpful for you. If there's anything else or questions you have, please let me know. Have a beautiful Monday. Goodbye.